Hey, hey, Oklahoma. It's time to check in with TMZ on the latest drama and what's happening out in Hollywood. Christina Cavaleri is joining us live from LA. Good morning, Christina.
Good morning, guys.
All right, we're going to go back in time a little bit, but still something modern. What can you tell us about the Mary Lou Retton arrest video?
So, of course, we've got some new police video released during the arrest that happened in May 17th earlier this year. This is, of course, after authorities say that Mary Lou was driving recklessly. Now, this video is really interesting. It showed her constantly asking if she really had to perform field sobriety tests. And at one point, you can see her yelling to officers saying, "I'm West Virginia's first daughter." Now, we also see some footage of her inside the station where she was sobbing and she was calling cops terrible and saying that, she was going to die here. So this is, of course, after authorities say that they found her at a traffic light and smelling of alcohol on her person. But she was hit with a DUI, of course, but though records do say that she pleaded no contest to the first-time non-aggravated DUI charge and was ultimately just hit with a $100 fine.
Well,
wow.
Good news is the cops gave her a 9.5, so not too bad.
Oh, I guess I'm just curious, what is I'm West Virginia's
First
daughter? What is, that's okay.
I've never used that excuse to get out of a ticket.
All right.
All right, moving on to the next one. This one's pretty interesting.
Well, we got to know, we're Batman fans out here. We love DC Comics. Did Joe Burrow buy the Batmobile?
Joe Burrow, I know this is really sad. I feel for Joe because his mansion was burglarized in Ohio, and he says that's what ultimately ruined his chance of buying the Batmobile. So it comes after Netflix's quarterback. He explained that thieves ransacked his Cincinnati pad in December last year and stole a big bunch of jewelry. And ultimately that week, obviously, he had a lot of things to worry about, that he lost his desire to buy the Batmobile, which is devastating. But this replica car was made available by the Wayne Enterprises in early 24, and it's going for a whopping $3 million. So, it's still out there for you Batman fans.
That is just so sad. I mean, I'm thinking it's about to be this happy story, and then it just plummets. Oh my goodness, Joe, we're sorry.
We'll see if we get in on a better note. What did former Superman Dean Cain say about the new Superman movie?
Yes, so the Superman movie isn't even out yet. The premiere was this week, and there's still a bit of buzz around it happening. So recently, the director, James Gunn, he told the Sunday Times that the film is about an immigrant with basic human kindness, something that he says is a value that we've lost in this country. Now, conservatives have jumped on that, calling the film woke, and we actually spoke to Dean Cain, who is a former Superman actor, and he was excited for the film until Gunn did break out his what he says, political kryptonite, and saying that it wasn't needed and that we already know that Superman was an immigrant because he's an alien. And but he still wants to see the film.
So interesting, and the buzz will keep building. Thank you so much. We'll see you next Wednesday. Great stuff.
I'm excited.